Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly, and today our topic is how to create GoHighLevel contact on Typeform submission and add details in Google Sheets. So here I'm running an event management company, and for the new events I have already created an inquiry form by using Typeform. Now what I want to do is that whenever I'm going to receive a new inquiry or a new form submission through Typeform, then automatically by using those details of the inquiry, I want to create a new contact in my GoHighLevel account, and after creating that contact, I want to add all the details of the inquiry in my Google Sheet. So here I want to do this automatically, and for that I need to set up a connection between Typeform, GoHighLevel and Google Sheets. So for building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing software for automation and integration. Now with Pabbly Connect, whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission through Typeform, then automatically by using those details, I will first create a new contact in GoHighLevel and I will add those details in my Google Sheet. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we are going to see that how we can create GoHighLevel contact on Typeform submission and add details in Google Sheets. So as a business owner in the event planning industry, I want to streamline my client intake process by using Typeform for the event inquiries, and I can automatically create new contacts in GoHighLevel whenever someone submits a form. So this integration also allows me to store all the details in my Google Sheet, and it will be ensuring I have a centralized and organized database of potential clients, and it will be helping me in making follow-ups and communication much easier. So here what I want to do is, I want to simply set up an automation between Typeform, GoHighLevel and Google Sheets. And with this automation, what is going to happen is that whenever I'm going to receive a new inquiry through my event inquiry form for any of my event, then by using all the detail of my inquiry, I will first create a new contact in my GoHighLevel account, and I'm going to add all the detail of my inquiry in my Google Sheets. So here I want to do this automatically, and here for doing this automatically and for setting up this automation between Typeform, GoHighLevel and Google Sheets, I need to use Pabbly Connect. So with Pabbly Connect, I'm going to build this connection between these three applications without any coding and programming skills. And here for using Pabbly Connect, I just need to open a new tab, and I need to search for pabbly.com/connect in my browser. And it will take us to this landing page of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the landing page, I have these two options of sign in and sign up for free. If you don't have any account with Pabbly Connect, then you can just click on this sign up for free button, and it will take only 2 minutes of your time, and you will get 100 free tasks every month. Or if you already have an account or you are an existing user, then you can just click on sign in and you will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I just need to click on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect. And this will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the dashboard, what I need to do is I need to create a new workflow, and for that I'm going to click on this Create Workflow button, and this window will pop up. Now here I need to name my workflow, so I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to create GoHighLevel contact on Typeform submission and add details in Google Sheets. Now I need to click on Create, and this will direct us to this most important window of our workflow. And here in this window, I have these two boxes of trigger and action. So trigger and action are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow, and action is just going to follow that. So here in my workflow, I can only set up single trigger step and multiple action steps. So here what I need to do is I need to first set up my trigger, and here for setting up my trigger, I need to search for my trigger application. So here my trigger application is going to be Typeform. So I'm going to search for that, and I need to select Typeform here. Now I have to give my trigger event. So I'm going to open this tab, and new entry will be my trigger event. So I'm going to select this, and I need to connect Typeform with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on connect. I will click on add new connection. And here I need to click on connect with Typeform. Now here I'm going to scroll down, and in this I have to click on accept to give access to my account. So I'm going to do that. And here I have successfully connected Typeform with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. Now here I need to first select my form that I want to use for getting all the detail of my new inquiries from Typeform to Pabbly Connect. So here for selecting my form, I need to open this tab, and in my Typeform account, I only have one form, that is of event inquiry form. So I'm going to use this particular form. And if you have more forms in your Typeform account, then you need to select the form that you want to use for getting the details in Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to select my form here, and now I have to click on Save and Send Test Request button. Now here we can see it is waiting for response. Now here for getting this response, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new form submission in my Typeform account, and I'm going to generate a new inquiry. And as I will generate a new inquiry through my form submission, then automatically I will get that response here in Pabbly Connect. So for getting this response, I'm going to take you to my Typeform account, and here this is my form of event inquiry form. So I'm going to open this. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to share, and I'm going to copy this link of my form. I'm going to open that in a new tab, and here this is my inquiry form. Now what I need to do is I need to generate a new inquiry, and I need to fill all these details. So here I'm going to add all the detail of my lead. So here my first name is going to be John, last name is going to be Smith. I'm going to give a random phone number, and I'm going to give my email address. So my email will be johnsmith@pabblytudes.com. Now I'm going to click on OK. Now here it is asking for, do I have any additional questions or comments? So if I want to ask any additional question for my inquiry, or I have any comment that I want to add, then I can type that here. But I don't have any additional question or comment, so I'm just going to click on submit. And here I have successfully created this form submission. Now that as I have created a new form submission through Typeform, I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, we can see I have received this response. So here this is my response of the new form submission, and here I have my form name, that is event inquiry form. Also in this I have all these details. So here I have received all these details of my lead, like I have the email address, that is johnsmith@pabblytudes.com. I have the random phone number of my lead. Also here I have the first name, that is John. I have the last name, that is Smith. So here we can see that I have received all these details of my lead or the new inquiry through my Typeform submission, and I have received all these details from Typeform. Now that whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission through Typeform, then automatically I'm going to get that response here in Pabbly Connect. Now that I have received all these details of my form submission, now what I need to do is I need to use all these details of my form submission, and automatically by using all these details, I want to first create a new contact in my GoHighLevel account, and after creating that contact, I want to add all my details in my Google Sheet. Now here first I want to create a new contact in GoHighLevel, and for doing that automatically I need to set up my first actions tab. So I'm going to open this tab, and here in my action application I'm going to search for lead connector v2. So by using that I'm going to connect GoHighLevel, and I'm going to create a new contact in GoHighLevel. So here I'm going to select lead connector v2, and now I have to give my action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and here I'm going to use this action event of create contact. So I'm going to select this. And now I'm going to connect lead connector v2 with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on connect. I will click on add new connection. And here I need to click on connect with lead connector v2. So I'm going to click here. And here first I need to search my account name. So here I'm going to use this account of Pabbly Connect for creating new contact in GoHighLevel. So I'm going to select that. And here we can see I have successfully connected lead connector v2 with Pabbly Connect, or I have connected GoHighLevel with Pabbly Connect. Now for creating a new contact in GoHighLevel, I have to fill all these details. And here what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the response of my Typeform submission, and I'm only going to use the details that I've received from my form submission. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use all the response and all the detail of my lead or the inquiry from my Typeform submission, and I'm going to map those details here in these tabs. So here for that I need to use mapping, and what mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping I need to click here. I will open this response of Typeform, and here I need to map the first name of my lead. So I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to search for the first name. So here this is the first name of my inquiry or my lead, so I'm going to map this. Similarly I'm going to map the last name, so I'm going to click here. I will open this response of Typeform, and here this is the last name, so I'm going to map this. Now I'm going to map the full name. So I'm going to map the first name, I will give a space, and I'm going to map the last name. Now here I have mapped the full name. Now I'm going to map the email address, and also I'm going to map the phone number. Now here I have mapped all the detail of my form submission that I have received through Typeform, and here I have mapped all the detail of my inquiries. Now I have all these other tabs too, but these are not the required details, and I'm not receiving these details from my Typeform submission, so I'm not going to fill these details. But if you want to fill these details and if you are receiving these details from your Typeform submission, then you can also map these details and you can fill these details too. Now that I have filled all the required details and I have mapped these details here, now what is going to happen is that as I have mapped these details, I have made all these details dynamic. So every time I'm going to receive a new form submission through Typeform and I'm going to receive a new inquiry detail, then automatically all these details that I have mapped here will get replaced with the new inquiry detail in the real time. And for every new form submission, I'm going to create a new contact in GoHighLevel. Now I'm going to scroll down and here I need to click on Save and Send Test to Quit button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response and this means that I have successfully created a new contact in my GoHighLevel account with all the detail of my Typeform submission. So to check whether I've created a new contact or not, let me take you to GoHighLevel. And here in GoHighLevel, I'm going to go to Contacts. Now here in Contacts, we can see I have just created this new contact that is named as John Smith. I have this random phone number and I have the email address that is johnsmith@pabblytudes.com. So here we can see I have successfully created this new contact in my GoHighLevel account, and here we can see I have used all the detail of my form submission that I have received through Typeform. So as I have received a new form submission through Typeform, then automatically by using those details, I have created a new contact in GoHighLevel. So here I have successfully connected Typeform and GoHighLevel, and for every new form submission, I'm going to create a new contact in GoHighLevel. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And now that I have created a new contact in my GoHighLevel account, I automatically want to use all the detail of my form submission and I want to add those details in my Google Sheet. So for doing that, I need to add one more action step. And here in my action application, I need to search for Google Sheets. Now I'm going to select Google Sheets here. And I have to give my action event. So I'm going to open this tab and add new row is going to be my action event. So I'm going to select this and I'm going to connect Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on connect. I will click on add new connection. And now first I have to click on sign in with Google. And here I need to click on allow to give access to my account. So I'm going to do that. And I have successfully connected Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. Now here first I need to select my spreadsheet where I want to add all my details. And for the spreadsheet, I need to take you to my Google Sheet account. And here in Google Sheet, I'm using this particular spreadsheet of event inquiries. And in this particular spreadsheet, I'm going to add all the detail of my form submission that I'm going to receive through Typeform. Now let me take you back to Pabbly Connect. And first for selecting my spreadsheet, I need to open this tab. And here in this tab, I will find all the spreadsheets that I have in my Google Sheet account. And here I have this particular spreadsheet of event inquiries. So I'm going to select this. And now here we can see all the details have changed according to my spreadsheet. And now here we can see I have all these tabs or all these columns in my spreadsheet. And here what I need to do is I need to map all the details of my Typeform submission. And as I'm going to map those details, then automatically I can add those details in my Google Sheet spreadsheet. So I'm going to click here. I will open the response of Typeform and I'm going to first map the first name of my inquiry. So this is the first name. So I'm going to map this. Similarly, I'm going to map the last name. I'm going to map the email address and I'm going to map the phone number. Now here I have filled all the required details. Now as I have mapped these details, I will automatically add all the detail of my inquiry that I have received through my Typeform submission in my Google Sheet spreadsheet. Now that I have filled all the required details, I'm going to click on Save and Send Test to Quit button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response and this means that I have automatically added all my details of my Typeform submission in my Google Sheet. So to check whether I have added the details or not, or I have created a new row or not, let me take you to Google Sheet. And here in Google Sheet, we can see I have added this new row. And here I have the first name that is John, I have the last name that is Smith, I have the email that is johnsmith@pabblytudes.com, and I have the random phone number of my lead. My lead has not added any additional comments, so that's why I have not added any additional comment in a new row. But here we can see that these were all the detail of my form submission that I have received through Typeform, and I have automatically added those details in my Google Sheet spreadsheet. Now every time I'm going to receive a new form submission through Typeform, then automatically it will first create a new contact in GoHighLevel, and then it will automatically add those details in new rows in my Google Sheets spreadsheet. So for every new form submission or for every new inquiry detail, I will create a new contact and I will add those details in my Google Sheet. So here I have successfully created this automation between Typeform, GoHighLevel and Google Sheet, and I have set up this automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. And now with this automation, I can create a new contact in GoHighLevel from my Typeform submission, and I'm going to add the details in Google Sheet. Now let me take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, I have connected Typeform, Lead Connector V2 and Google Sheets to create GoHighLevel contact on Typeform submission and add details in Google Sheets. So let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger, and my trigger application was Typeform and my trigger event was new entry. Then I have set up my action steps, and first I have used Lead Connector V2 to connect GoHighLevel with Pabbly Connect, and here I have used my action event as create contact. Then I have set up my last action step where I have used Google Sheet as my action application, and my action event was a new row. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I am also going to put the link of my workflow in the description so you can check it out from there, and thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this with Pabbly Connect. If you want to reach out to us, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any issues or queries related to our workflow, then you can check the forum link. And if you have any issues related to the pricing of Pabbly Connect or Pabbly, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel.